Hey YouTube, just an update on this A979B project. I got the Tekin hotwire Bluetooth interface. You can use it two different ways. You can, oh sorry about the shine guys, you can use this cable. It turns into a USB, and plug it into the computer and use the Tekin app for all the tuning you want to do. I'm going to try to eventually to learn how to do a custom tune to where I can actually open up the parameters even more so than what they give you. But guys, they give you a lot to work with. I want to say you can go up to maybe almost 60 degrees in advancing the timing on the motor. It's pretty high. It may not be that high, but it's pretty high. Or you can download the app on your phone, and this will go through your Bluetooth. And basically what you do is on the ESC itself, you got your sensor wire here, and then this is your communication wire. It says black, red, and white. And you take, I'm trying to show you guys, sorry. You take this cable, you push that in, and then you power up your ESC. There is a bind process, but once you've got it binded, basically you turn your ESC on and you push connect, and your phone will connect to the interface, the hotwire interface, and you can tune in the field on the fly, however you want. And it's a really nice setup, guys. Very, very nice. But I like that part. I love the ESC. It makes tons of power, but I have some things to figure out. I try to be as honest with you guys as I can. I really, really, really want to hit 80 miles an hour if this thing will stay on the ground and stay stable with a 2S LiPo. I did just a short test run. I did not run it hard. I just wanted to kind of cruise around, see how it ran, see how the throttle response was and things like that. Well, I'm actually going to run a censored Castle 7700 kV motor with this censored ESC. You do have a little bit of interference since it's a sensorless motor with a censored ESC. Me personally, I don't like that. From what I've been told, I called Tekin because my ESC is running super, super hot. And I'm sure we all know the biggest culprit is the super high kV motor and running a 38 pinion and a 36 spur. So before I go out and try to get a bunch of runs, I got to be safe, guys. I don't want to tear my stuff up. These parts aren't cheap. So again, I have a 7700 kV Castle censored motor that I'll be running, and here's your censored wire, and it'll plug into the motor and whatnot. And I am going to add a heatsink and a fan for now and see how that helps. And I also have a cap pack coming. When you solder this together, you get one capacitor, and they tell you to get the capacitor wires as short as you possibly can, and I did so. It's very short. It's snug up in there. But I'm going to put a cap pack on there. It'll add 3 additional capacitors, and that's supposed to control the heat a lot. So I got started on the project. I'm not going to rush this, guys, because I really, really don't want to tear my stuff up. But we're going to get it figured out. We're going to run good. I just, I want to keep you guys posted on what's going on. I started to make my own heat sink, and what I had to do so far was, I'm trying to get the right angle, guys. I'm sorry. On this ESC, I tried to cut this to size to fit, really good on here, and still be able to access the sensor wires and the communication wires, and then keep a gap to make sure, no matter what, I don't touch this capacitor. because the wires aren't that exposed, but a little bit of the solder is. You can't get shrink wrap that low. If I got a bad camera angle, guys, I'm really sorry. But the other obstacle I had was these two buttons. You can actually do some mild tuning without buying their hot wire interface, but these buttons stick up. So I did some measurements, and I drilled out 2 holes in this heatsink. So now when I put this on here, it goes all the way down, fits perfectly flush, everything's flat, and now my heatsink should work right. Now at the shop we have a Castle fan I'm going to buy, and it's perfect size for this. The fans I have right now are just too big, but this fan we have at work I'm going to buy tomorrow, and I'm going to get it installed, and then we're going to get back out and test this thing, and hopefully that'll help a lot. The cat pack, I'm not sure when it'll be here. I ordered it off Amazon, so hopefully in the next week or so I'll have it. Basically, you just got a positive and negative wire. You just hook it up to your positive and negative post. I may have to resolder a little bit, run 2 wires, and figure out where I'm going to mount this cat pack. But I'll get that figured out, and hopefully that will resolve the heat issues. Because like I said, guys, it got really freaking hot, and I do not want to tear this up. But it was also 96 degrees out, and I'm sure that didn't help too. But anyways, that's where I stand, and going to get a run with the boat hopefully tomorrow. It's been raining today, but I decided to name the boat. You guys are probably going to laugh. This is pretty stupid, but I thought it was kind of funny. I named it Buoy Are You Slow. So that's going to be the name of the boat, Buoy Are You Slow. And then we'll get it out there and get a run in on the boat. Hopefully we don't have any leaks or any problems with that. But I just want to keep you guys updated on what's going on. If I don't have a run video, I don't want you guys wondering what the heck's going on with the truck. But this is going to be a project from beginning to end, and when you change things, sometimes you have to make some adjustments. So that's where I stand. Hopefully this wasn't too long of a drug out video, guys, but I just like I said, I try to keep my videos as honest as I can, and just want to let you guys know what's going on. So that's where we stand. All right, guys, have a great night. Thanks.